Hey, what's up, everybody? And welcome to my channel. Today, I want to talk about photography services and how you can sell your services to government agencies. Okay, so I'm Corona D. In case you've never known me before, um, I teach women and minority small business owners, or just small business owners in general, how to grow their business successfully with government contracts. And today, I'm going to talk about 5 different types of photography services that you can absolutely sell to government agencies. Okay, so 5 services you can sell to the government as a photographer. All right, if you're new to my channel, I'm Carwana D. I'm a business growth strategist. I teach women and minority small business owners how to grow their business with government contracts so they can have consistent, sustainable income for their business. Okay, in case you didn't know, the government is going to be one of the top paying agencies that you can ever acquire as a client. Okay, and I'm going to show you exactly what you can do, or different types of services that you can absolutely sell to the government if you're a photographer. So is that you? Are you a photographer? And if so, let me know in the chat. I'd love to discuss more. I'm also going to leave a link for to learn more about how to do business with the government as a photographer. So you can actually catch it out at government contracts for photographers.com. The link is going to be in the description below. But all right, so I want to go ahead and I'm going to bring up my notes, because I want to share with you how you can do business with the government. You guys, this is so huge. In case you're wondering, I'm a photographer myself. I actually already provide services to government agencies. So that what qualifies me to share this information with you, because I know it. All right, I know it. I teach it. I do it. I know it. I teach it. I do it. That's kind of tight, y'all. All right. So anyway, um, today I'm going to talk about photography services and the 5 different types of services that you can absolutely for sure sell to the government. Now, I already know what it's like to be a photographer. Sometimes you have good work, sometimes you don't. Sometimes, a lot of times, people want to undercut you and for your pricing and all that stuff. So by selling to the government, you don't have to worry about that because they pay top dollars, you guys, for this. We're talking about 5 to 6 figure contracts, or for these types of services. And there's a whole gamut of services, photography services that you can package and sell to the government, but these are just going to be 5. Okay, all right, so you guys ready for this? All right, number 1, headshots. All right, so if you're a photographer, you provide headshots for, I don't know, individual clients, corporate clients, maybe small business owners, whatever. This is something that you can absolutely sell to the government. Now, I want to share with you these numbers, okay? Just last year alone, okay, the government spent $4.4 trillion in business services, okay? They spent that with large businesses, small businesses, women businesses, minority business, all of that, right? Guess how much went to photographers? $30 million. Did you get a piece of that pie? I did. So that's why I'm here to share with you how to get a piece of that pie. $30 million was on the table over the last 2 years, you guys, just for photography services alone. And headshots is one of those, okay? So best believe the government agencies, they need headshots for their websites, for their executive offices, for like marketing, for media, all that stuff, right? So they absolutely purchase headshots. Okay, and we're not talking about crumbs. We're talking about big dollars to do headshots. So if you're a photographer and you do headshots, you need to connect with me. All right, government contracts for photographers.com. Again, the link is in the description. There's also a checklist of what you need to do to qualify to do business that you will get by visiting that link. Okay, events. That's number 2, events. All government agencies have events, whether that's groundbreaking ceremonies or parties or whatever, inaugurations, all of that, right? So guess what? They absolutely hire photographers to take pictures of their events. We're talking candid photos, right? Just highlights of the day that they would normally use or repurpose for like articles, blogs, whatever media stuff, press, right? So they absolutely hire photographers to highlight their events, okay? And they have multiple events all through the years. You got to think about how many government agencies are there across the U.S. millions and millions and millions and millions of agencies, right? So we're talking about events all the time, okay? So when you're talking about as a photographer, not just doing freelance work, but really getting busy, booking your schedule and getting paid top dollars, this is it, you guys. No lie. I kid you not. All right, y'all ready for number 3? I know a few people who has photo booths, okay? So we're not talking about birthday parties, Christmas parties, that too, that's cool. But government agencies hires photographers that has photo booths, right? And you can provide those services at their events. That is a whole nother ball game, you guys. All right. So if you have a photo booth, you can definitely do business with the government. All right. You guys ready for number 4? Marketing. Okay, we're talking about marketing for websites, marketing for their brochures, marketing for their magazines, whatever, right? So they absolutely hire photographers to do photography work for their for their marketing purposes, right? So if they're having say they have a particular program, or they're doing something in the community, or there's a new building going up that services community or whatever, they want you to come out and take photos to put in a brochure, or to put in a handout, a community handout, or whatever. So you can sell marketing photography services to the government. All right, there's one more, you guys. All right, so that's 5. I mean, that's 4, but here's going to be the 5th one. And then there, like I said, there's a list of other services. I'm just giving you 5 that you can absolutely do. 5 most common, okay? Aerial photography. There's so many of us that has drones out here, and you have ways to get aerial photography, or high photos at a bird's eye view, all of those things. We have rigs and gear, all of these different types of things that we can do, you guys. You can absolutely sell aerial photography to government agencies. Now, this is one of the top paying services that you can acquire or that you could sell to the government. All 5 of these are really good. We're talking about 5 to 6 figures. We're not talking about a couple hundred dollars to come out and take photos. You guys, we're talking about major contracts that just one alone could probably replace your annual income. It's big. It's just like that. Okay. Best believe. All right. So again, if you've never heard of me before, I'm Karwana D. I am a government contractor myself. I also teach the $1 trillion secret to government contracts. So I teach this in a 6-week program. You want to learn more about that, just comment comment below. Let me know. I like to share information, you guys. Like, I have a checklist, all of these things. But if you want to know what you need to do to get started, like a short introduction to government contracting for photographers, go to governmentcontractsforphotographers.com. Again, the link is in the description, you guys. Let's talk. It's enough money on the table. You may be wondering, like, well, if you're a photographer and you're getting good government contracts, why are you sharing this with us? Trillions of dollars, you guys. I just told you 30 million. I can't get that all by myself. It's money out here. We can all eat. And it's all about empowering other people, right? That's what it's all about, right? So if I can empower you, maybe we can work together on one of these $1 million projects, right? You guys, there's money out here. Let's get it together. I'm Karwana D. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll check you next time. Leave a comment below. Let's connect. I'm always here to communicate, to educate, to empower, and uplift. Thank you so much. And I will check you next time. All right, you guys have a great day.